Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So today's new daily quest is to cast 30 green or white spells. Easy enough, like most of the color-based ones. So today we are going to be running our enchantments deck. I thought about doing mono white or mono green, but no, I like using this deck. So that's what we're going to do. Nothing has changed, I don't think. No. Yeah, nothing has changed since the last time we used this deck. I think it performs decently enough, as long as you're getting the cards you need and decent matchups. So, let's go ahead and give it a try. Being that we need 30, this will most likely be a little bit of a longer episode. Again, it completely depends on our matches. If our opponents are moving quickly and if we can get them to be a little more drawn out. We'll see. Alright, first match. It's not a bad opener. Not really. I guess they're trying to decide what to exile. Any day. There we go. Yeah, I kind of figured they would take that one. Which is too bad. Calix would have been nice to have on the field.
This fight finished before brunch. Don't overthink things.
And there's not. Let's go ahead and send out. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Calix.
Regret that.
And that's that gone.
Wipe that smug look off your face. No fun when.
Not
I've
great.
always hated clowns.
Not great. At least I can protect our whispered hopes. Potentially. That's fine. If they draw a Sheodred at some point, which I assume they have in their hand if they're running a Phyrexian Arena, that won't go well for us. We'll have to hope we pull a banishment or an exile card.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault. leave.
Not sure if that was the better choice to get rid of. I don't know, but I like the idea of keeping this because of its additional +1 counters that it can do. Come on.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will must. You will serve me well. What's one more grudge?
Always planeswalkers.
Now protect those who deserve life. Time for your spirit to move on.
Honestly, I have nothing. So I have nothing. Kaya being hexproof is annoying.
Your time's
But being
almost
that
up.
it's a 7, it costs 7 to get the card out, I don't understand. I have nothing in my hand. There's no reason. They'll take us out this turn.
You're
It
not
is kind of
safe
crazy
from
that
me.
its +2 ability is, you know, lose 3 life, gain 3 life. But again, it is a 7 cost planeswalker, so I get why. I get why. It's still a little crazy, isn't it? But still. Yeah, kind of expected the match to go that way, unfortunately. I don't see decks like that very often, but when I do, you know, I don't really have, at least in my opinion, I don't really have mythic tier decks. Maybe silver. Maybe these can be considered silver tier if you're going by the ranked playlist. I guess rankings, yeah. Because the only times I've ever played silver, the highest I got, or only time I've ever played ranked, the highest I got was silver. But yeah. I don't like keeping this, but I have enough that on turn 2 I can exile something. Now I can exile 2 things. Unfortunately, that might be all we have. Unless I can pull some green mana, that's all we got. And if I do, I'll be using it to send out a Naturalist. I'll be using it to send out a Naturalist just because that counts as 2, because it counts as a green and a white. Oh, look at that. But yeah, no, I fully expect we will. Again, playing it completely so we can just get some progress towards our daily. I'm surprised they didn't do that at the end of the. I'm surprised they didn't do that earlier. But that should match. Oh, I'm glad I played this when I did, because again, that's one more counter towards our daily, so one we wouldn't have had. Like, what would we be at? We would be at 17 instead of 18, so I'm happy. So I'm okay with that. We did complete our play 25 lands, so there's that. There is that. 12 more to go. I'm hoping we actually get some wins. Because this is not a bad deck. We've just been going up against bad matchups. And even if I had mulliganed and started with some green, I don't like our chances. I don't like our chances against mono red. Because if they can get a good hand, it's over. Like if they can get a good hand and a good draw, it's over. They burn you down way too quickly. Bat Echo? We're just gonna call you Bat. See, this is not a bad start, all things considered. I would have preferred this was the if this had been the like 2 or less, or 2 or fewer, so it came in not tapped, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. So. Woohoo, that gets to go away. Thank you. And I have 2 more. Come on, don't give up yet. Not that they're contemplating that. I don't know. Sometimes. There we go. This only works on creatures, right? Creatures or planeswalkers. Now, what does this do? Okay. Excellent. Yep. You'll have to take some damage to do it. Too bad. That's fair. At least I was able to get the card off, so that's another 2 towards our total. But that's completely fair. We got a win, so I'm at least happy with that. Hopefully, yeah, we should be able to finish up in the next match, since we only need 4 more. So, let's finish things up. Alright, last match. Hello there, Jaguar Warrior. Hiya. Again, you know me, I don't like starting like this, but I like this opening hand. If I can get some white, we'll be golden. Like, that'll come in handy next turn. Deep Cavern, what you gonna get rid of? Yeah, that's, yeah. Pretty quick choice. Which means if I can get you to play, if you can play another creature, I can send out Ossification, grab you, which will pull out my other Ossification. They're not going to. Too bad. What did that even do? Okay. Again, I don't want to use this because I don't want to waste. I really don't want to waste that. That's fine. Which, yeah, that was lethal. They would have had to sacrifice that. Or they would have had to block with it, not sacrifice. But we will take that win. We will take it. 4 matches, 2 wins, 2 losses. I'm okay with 50-50. And I do see, obviously, we've completed our daily. We leveled up in doing so as well, which gained us a pack and a Mastery Orb. So let's go ahead and use up the Mastery Orb. We were working towards green, is what we were doing. So, getting a card style for Jade Seed Stones. Not familiar with this card, so I'm not sure if we have it or not. Probably, might have a copy. What does it do? It is an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, distribute 3+1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. Craft with this creature for 5 any color, 2 green. Crafting, what does this do? Exile a creature you control, or a creature card from your graveyard. Exile this card. Return it transformed under its owner's control. Craft only as a sorcery. And when you craft, it becomes Jade Heart Attendant, which is a 7/7 golem. When it enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to the mana value of the exiled card used to craft it. Okay, I see what they're doing there. Cool. Cool. Really expensive, though, in mana cost. But yeah, that is that. Let us check out our pack before we wrap things up. Nothing really jumping out to me except for our free wild card, or rare wild card, yeah. I see Gargantuan Leech says it's new. That is expensive. But one less to cast for each cave you control and each cave card in your graveyard. Okay, not bad. That's helpful. See? What is our rare? Unstable Glyph Bridge. Enters the battlefield. If you cast it for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls. Then destroy all creatures except creatures chosen this way. And when you craft it, it becomes Sand Swirl Wanderglyph. When an opponent casts a spell during their turn, they can't attack you or planeswalkers you control this turn. Wow, okay. Each opponent who attacked you or a planeswalker you control this turn can't cast spells. So it's either or. If you want to get something else on your field, you can't attack. If you want to attack, you can't cast anything. Crazy. Alright, with that out of the way, we are going to wrap things up here. So, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and consider subscribing to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.